And good morning, everyone. I think I've got my ducks in a row now as we begin our Saturday morning. Running a little bit late than normal. I had to be up later last night. We had an issue with radar and had to get that worked out today before storms come in. One of the great things I like about dealing with local people is when you have a problem in there in Alabama, you can understand them. So it worked out well. There's always somebody named Bubba in the office that can translate for me when I get somebody that speaks over my head. So it all worked out. I got radar back up and running late last night, and so everything is good for what storms we may have today. In a little bit, I'll continue looking over all the things that happened overnight in the Meridian area. I do know there was a wreck at the Split last night. I don't know injuries at this point, but there was a wreck there coming in the Meridian at the Split, 5920 coming into the Meridian side there. We'll dig deeper into these stories, and we'll make some posts here in a little while. How are you? I hope good. If you've cracked your door, you know that it is really strange for December. Today is December the 18th, and it is 68 right now. We're going to have a high of 76 before this is all said and done, which means it's going to be hot, hot weather, which brings storms. And we'll get into that in just a moment because we've got some severe weather right around the corner, the possibility of it, and we'll talk more about that. Level 1, but we want you to know about it. We'll go into detail. We'll look at the radars, and we'll show you the lines of where all of this could possibly be today in a timeline, roughly. So all that's up and coming. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Let's talk about fireworks for a moment, and let's talk about the Red Fireworks Barn. You'll find them out on Highway 19, the largest fireworks retailer in East Mississippi, West Alabama. My friend Charlie is who you'll find there. He's been doing it for many, many years. If you're looking for artillery shells, they've got plenty to choose from as you walk down the aisles. Home of the No Dud Guarantee. Again, they're out on Highway 19, right by where you turn right to go to Southeast High School. They'll be right there on the right-hand side of the road. You can't miss them. It's a great place there. Go in. They've got television set up to show you around of anything that you may be looking for when it comes to fireworks. See them. They'll tell you all about this. Plenty of folks to help. They'll be open now through January the 2nd to take care of any need that you have as we get ready for Christmas. A lot of folks shoot them at Christmas. Get yours. Plenty to choose from, as I said. Go by and see them there. The many different things that they have there. The Red Fireworks Barn. You'll find them again on Highway 19. Drop in and see Charlie. He'll help you. They're open now through January the 2nd. Anything you might want, well, they've most likely got it. So see Charlie. He'll tell you more about that. So how you feeling today? I hope good. Let's say some good mornings. Some folks that are up and stirring today. And again, my apologies for running a little bit late on this Saturday. Good morning to Janie Burtell. How are you? Virgil Reed is up at Adam. Good to see you, my friend. Hope is all well at your household. LaWanda Grantham joins us. Laura Todd Lee. I almost said that wrong, didn't I, girl? Sorry about that. Terry Ray, happy Saturday from downtown Philadelphia. The Christmas countdown is on, and it is forevermore on. I haven't bought one thing, but that's not uncommon. I could have issues this year, I know what you're thinking. But the good thing is, she'll tell me if I do wrong. Diane Hill, how are you? Thank you for watching every morning. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Hopefully you pick up a thing or two. And as always, I urge y'all, if y'all run up on something, a wreck or a situation somewhere, take a picture, send it in so we can let others know about where things are happening in your neck of the woods. It's always good to be informed. Linda Culpepper, good morning. Nancy Gilbertson, hadn't seen you in a while, Miss Nancy. How are you? A lot of y'all know Miss Nancy. She worked at Northeast High School for many, many moons, didn't you? Almost felt like home, I'm sure. Betty White, I always get a chuckle when I read your name. How are you today? Barbara Smith, good morning to everyone. I'm wanting to have a blessed day. Donna Roseman, also Roy Ellis, along with Arlene Tew. Anyone with a raccoon, I'm sick of them around my house. Anybody want a coon? Well, yeah, they hang out, don't they? Digging your garbage and all that good stuff. From Macon, Mississippi, sun shining. Pat Banks, how are y'all there? Robin Sullivan, Philadelphia. Stephen Wanda McKinnon, good morning from Sugarlock to Betsy Holly. Bill Reinhardt joining us from DeKalb, the city limits there. Also, Joyce Snowden Godwin, morning to you there in the Murfreesboro, Tennessee area. Gilbert Gaddis, Arundel, how are you, my friend? Peggy Simpson from Cooksville. Hope you have a good weekend, too. Connie Johns is out there. Ed Merhoff, Ann Hall, glad to see you. Miss Janet Ferret, Michael Gray, how are you? Denise Covington from the big city of Collinsville. Is anybody, and I bring this up because he was such a good fellow. Do y'all remember Brother Ennis? He used to do a minute with Brother Ennis. I lost track of him after he went to the Tennessee area. I just hadn't heard from Brother Ennis in quite some time. He was quite a gentleman. Married a few people on the radio for us at a drop of a hat. It was pretty interesting. Mike Stewart, hello to you. Gail Williams, glad to see you up there. Barbara Vick, along with Alicia Fisher. How are you? Elise Cunningham, good morning. Better late than never. I guess you got a point. Gail Gafford, J.T. Rigdon, good morning. Bernadette Odom, Rachel Grapple, good morning. Britt Gully is up. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you for filling in this week. Kay Mathis and Bill Reinhardt replying to Britt, Merry Christmas to all. And it is. Say that to many people. I hope you'll do that. Get you in the spirit there. All right, let's first look at radar of what's out there, of what storms we've got. Now, we've got a little fog in the state of Mississippi right now on the coast. And if you'll look at all that, that's some ferocious-looking stuff there that'll finally make its way on across this afternoon, probably after lunchtime into the evening hours, and we'll have chances of rain through after midnight. But as we zoom in on this, let's go south of Meridian. We've got showers showing up around Hattiesburg right now, right there in the metropolitan area there on 59 up to Laurel. As we go south, we've got heavy fog still lingering around on the Gulf Coast. 10 is full of it. What a dangerous road that is. Highway 90 has got a lot as well there from Gulfport, Long Beach, Slidell, Picayune, Mississippi. As we get into these areas down here, y'all be careful. That's thick, thick, thick if you're on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, stretching back all the way there to Pensacola, Pascagoula, and those areas down the coastline here into Mobile. As we go west, New Orleans, Louisiana has a lot. We all know how that can affect you. Houma, the further west you go on 10, the thicker it is. If you cut across here from Baton Rouge into Lake Charles area, it's thick there. No matter if you go through downtown or take the bypass, you're going to be full of that fog there. Beaumont has a little bit, and we start to see these storms of what is making its way toward the Mississippi area. Right now, this stuff is starting at around, let's go in there, San Marcos is where this is, just north of San Antonio. With this, no warnings right here, but that's heavy rain pouring down. And again, we'll watch it. We've got a storm popping up as we get to this. This is Marshall, Texas right here. This is Tyler. That's a pretty good little storm right there making its way across. That's Henderson, Texas, and you'll look at that. That's going to be making its way there later on there as it comes across from Henderson. Now, the probability of tornadoes is slim. That right there has if you were to score this on a scale of 1 to 10, that's at a 2. So it's not building anything heavy right now that could turn into this. And again, there's always a possibility for us to get one, but not likely this afternoon. Wind is what we'll most likely get, but you can never rule out. I always want to put that clause in there. This is going to go up through El Dorado and these areas here as it makes its way across. Little Rock getting rain this morning also. And as we go into the northern part of Mississippi up here, we do have showers here. Let's zoom in on this as you'll look at this. Here's Olive Branch right at the state line around Memphis. That rain moving into the Memphis area, making its way across there. Tupelo, some light stuff. And the further up we go, Jackson, Tennessee, light showers. And again, Murfreesboro and these areas has already had a round of rain moving through Cookeville there. That's the big outlook. Now, let's look at this in terms of what's going to happen today. Let's turn this on of severe weather of what we've got. Let's pull this into today. Now, this is what is projected. This is a level 2 starting at Corpus Christi, Texas, that would encompass all of Houston through Beaumont and Lake Charles and get right to Lafayette. So that means everything east and north of there is going to be a marginal risk of severe weather. Now, let's look at this. This takes in of all New Orleans all the way over to Tallahassee, Florida, up to Columbus, Georgia, through Montgomery, and west back to the Mississippi area. And as we'll look at this, Meridian is included in this, just barely getting into Kemper County. And we're going to call this, let's turn on location so we'll exactly know where it goes through Neshoba County. As we look close to this will be right coming across where the Samdale Monument is and cuts across right at the Damascus Fire Department. And Kenny and all the gang there at Talbot Enterprises, y'all are included in this. And we'll cut right across at coming up there at Tucker. And then cuts across, taking in the Neshoba County Fairgrounds and west of Pearl River Resort and just south there of the Exxon there in Edinburgh. And everything south, Carthage, all of these areas will be a level 1 here. Walnut Grove, y'all are in this. Now, this leaves Knoxville County, Winston County not in this. Y'all get some rain, but the worst of the weather should be south of y'all, which is good news for you. And again, we hope all of this just kind of fades away, but this is the projection. This will cut across Canton and then back across just due west into Louisiana towards Shreveport. That's the outline of what we've got there. It gives you a look of what we've got in store for us. Now, I don't think it's going to be horrible. We're going to have some heavy rain from time to time as this makes its way. We'll be here to watch it, give you street-by-street coverage of it, and break in anytime that there's a warning or something that is significant that would affect you. And I want to remind everybody, every time that we get rain like this, we have numerous wrecks. Be careful because the streets have been drying all that oil on them, and that little bit of rain, when it comes in, it causes everybody to slip and slide. So keep it in mind. Be careful if you must travel today. Slow down a little bit easier when you come up on stop signs and whatnot. Y'all know what I mean by that. All right, let's flip and get into what the National Weather Service has to tell us today. And let me see here. Yeah, I got confused and didn't have my ducks in a row. Sorry about that. All right, let's begin here with what the National Weather Service has stored for us. Rain in 76 for Meridian. As we go south, Hattiesburg will reach 77. As we go west, Vicksburg making the state high there, 78, if you're going to be traveling west from us. As we go north, Columbus, Mississippi State will be around 75. And as we go again toward the coast, it'll be a little bit warmer. As we cut across into Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis, 76 right along in there. Birmingham will be 73, and the chance of rain is scattered throughout the state of Alabama. Cloudy periods of showers throughout it. Now, the Mississippi side, marginal risk, which is that level 1. Now, this was put out at 2:27 a.m. My radar is more current, and it puts that line right there. So it's moved up a tad. But this is the latest that I have from the National Weather Service. I want to show you that. But the actual line takes in all of Lauderdale County and will be right across there. That was the last update. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. is the timing for Mississippi. Now, we will have rain after 5 p.m., could be severe, but anytime after lunch, be on the lookout this, because it's Mother Nature, it speeds up, it slows down. As we look at the Alabama side, a Demopolis line due south through the state, there is the line there, damaging winds of 60 miles an hour is what we show. They put it from 1 to 2 p.m., and again, that was released at 2:23 a.m. this morning. We'll watch it closely. As we look at these temperatures, look, it's not over. As Mississippi sits here, Alabama, Louisiana, it's already warm, but we've got more coming. It's above average, and this will come across the state before we start seeing normal weather coming to the southern states. So it's not over yet, as they say. As we look at these temperatures, today 76, now it will cool down for a brief moment from this rain that we've got and then warm back up. We're expecting 70% chance today, 90% chance of showers tonight is what that forecast is calling for. As we roll into Sunday, 56 for a high. That's what I mean, cooler. Gusts still of 20 miles an hour on Sunday, so it'll mess your hair up on Sunday as you go to church. 53 for a high on Monday, and as you'll see there, we're back down into the 30s on Sunday and Monday night, even into Tuesday. But daytime highs start gradually getting back up there with that warm front coming there. 60, 65, 70 by Friday. Christmas Eve there. As we move on into Christmas Day, 74, 75. We've been projecting 70, but it's even higher now. 74. We'll get to a 76 high the following day after Christmas. And the outlook for New Year's Day is sitting at 63 with a chance of showers. Let's hope that 22 is a great year. 21 could have been worse. We all know that. Better than 20. We weren't in a lockdown like they had us going there. But that's kind of the outlook. Warm weather really all the way through the new year. Christmas Day, again, recapping that, 74, a partly cloudy sky, and the same on Christmas Eve for Santa to travel. It doesn't look to be all that bad of weather for him. So we're keeping our fingers crossed as to what goes on there. Let's talk about deer hunting. What's going to happen today with all the deer hunting? Well, it's not a great day because, well, we got all this rain coming. Deer don't seem to like the wind blowing, but if you're going, your best time as we pull this up would be around lunch to 2 o'clock today. That's your prime time today, and it's not great on the percentage wide. As we look at this southwest wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour steady, and then those gusts of 20 miles an hour, which makes deer a little spooky. But again, if this is your only day to hunt, you work the rest of the time, then take advantage of it and enjoy yourself. But if there's, keep your phone with you. I'll be on there to let you know if there's severe weather breaking out anywhere, so you can hightail it out the woods, as the old saying goes. So that's what we've got lined up on that as we begin this Saturday morning. Hope it's going well for you. Let's see here. We got a few other things that we're going to talk about. I'll be right back in just a moment here at Scotty Ray's Weather. The Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville are passing along these great specials. Idaho potatoes, 8-pound bag, $3.99. Mississippi sweet potatoes, 49 cents a pound. Cuties or halos, a 3-pound bag, only $7.99. Piggly Wiggly cranberry sauce, 14-ounce can, 99 cents. K-Rose syrup, 16-ounce, 2 for $5. And select T-bone steak family pack, $6.99 a pound.
And we're down home, down the street, Piggly Wiggly.
Rockhouse Gun and Pawn is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Lots of different calibers and brands to choose from when it comes to hunting rifles. Whether you're looking for a new pump shotgun or an AR, the Rockhouse will have the gun that you need. With a huge selection of ammunition for just about any caliber that you may be looking for. Pistols, scopes, and a whole lot more. Plus a private lobby for your confidentiality when it comes to your pawns. Rockhouse Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North Meridian. All kinds of gift ideas there at the Rockhouse Trading Post. If you hadn't been by, drop in and visit with them. Also, as we talk about fireworks, let's go down to the Clarkdale area. Anybody know Greg, my friend Greg? Yeah, Greg's there. They're going to be open. They're taking care of you. They'll be there today as they move along. And I thought I'd show you a couple pictures of Greg. If you need your fireworks, they're open now. They're going to be open as well to January 2nd. I spent some time with him this week. He's at the counter taking care of you. I think he finally got the boxes cleared out. The bottom line, they're going to give you a great price on your fireworks. And of course, the dog is really all in charge there at Greg's. We all know that. If you haven't visited with him, do so. They'll be open, taking care of you all the way through January the 2nd with anything that you might need when it comes to fireworks. A short drive there on Old 45 right past the Dollar General on the left is where you'll find them. I hope you'll visit with them because it's good folks there. Drop in and say hello. Get your fireworks there. We'll have some more coming up about Greg's, and he's going to visit with us next week, and we'll have some T-shirts to give away also from Greg. Yeah, he's splurging this year, y'all. 25th anniversary. See him. If you hadn't visited their Facebook page, this is what it looks like. Check them out at Greg's Fireworks there. Good folks, hometown folks that support you in the community. Learned a thing or two. Let's see. Good morning to Linda Culpepper. Thank you for dropping by and visiting. Barbara Smith. Glad to see you. Robin Sullivan is there also. Linda Culpepper. Denise Burnside is up. Lee Buffington. Merry Christmas. Hadn't heard from you in a while there, Lee. Hope all is good. Tony Keller. Good morning. Kathy Spence is there, as well as Bill and the rest of the gang. Also Barbara Smith there. We'll have some updates of things that are going on and be on top of whatever happens in our area over the weekend to let you know. I'd like to say thank you for dropping by and spending part of your morning with me. It means a lot, and we appreciate it. A big thank you to all the sponsors that make this happen. I can't do it without them, and I can't do it without you. Thanks for keeping me informed what's going on near you. We'll be back very soon. Thanks a bunch. We'll talk to you soon here from Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by